Hi guys, so I have been compelled to jump on and do a quick video. There's a lot of misinformation on mainstream media just now, also on social media platforms, which I think has to be addressed. Basically, I'd just like to start by saying that everything that we experience in our reality has a double meaning. So if there is disclosure outside of yourself, then there must be disclosure happening within. Everything that is outside of ourselves is a mirror image of what we are experiencing within. Once you can grasp that, you can start to see through different situations or relationships or struggles or challenges and see where you need to heal within for that reality to break down or to shift or to move, bring you into a better alignment in your life, in your current reality. So basically, the real reason for this message is that we have a choice right now. There is a plan, there is an evil or dark agenda or whatever you want to call it happening, like a takeover of this planet. Basically, Earth has been a hijacked planet for a long time. We have shifted timelines now, so we are on a more positive timeline, but because of so many people awakening at this time, there is an option. There are maybe, say, fractured timelines. There's different avenues that are available to us, and we have the choice of where that avenue goes. So basically, we have to stand in our power, and we have to refuse or to not consent to any plans that are playing out in the background. Remember, this is an attempted hijack. At the moment, humanity is free. But we need to stand in our power. We have to be sovereign. We have to say, no, I don't want vaccines. No, I don't want 5G. Your plan will not roll out. Thank you very much for all of your service, but no thank you. The way that I see it is to send love and light, but to also recognize that this is actually in our reality. So what we must do is to stand up and say, no, I do not consent to this. I am sovereign, I am free, I am powerful. And, if this doesn't resonate with you, then maybe go inside within yourself, meditate a bit more, find out what does resonate with you, because you can either, by not saying anything, you are consenting to it. By standing and bringing it into your reality, you're consenting to it as well. You have to make a stand and say no. Nicely. This isn't about being horrible to somebody or getting back at anybody, or, the cabal is falling apart. It needs our consent to continue. So, my wee cat just came up. Hi, Paul. So basically, we need to stand in our power. We need to acknowledge the darkness that is around us. It's too late now to just sit back and think that this doesn't affect you, because it does. It affects all of us, and as a collective, we create our reality from our consciousness. So you know, maybe there was a reason why all of this darkness had to surface. You know, I'm not really sure, you know, how that happens. But if we're a one, if we are a collective unit, then they are just another shadow of ourselves. So that's what it brings me back to. Basically, I think that this has arisen. We have conjured up this whole pandemic, if you like, because of how we treat ourselves. You know, if you can love all aspects of yourself, if you can, you know, like think about a battery with the plus and the minus. We need both sides of it. We need the negative and we need the positive. We need the two polarities, or the, you know, the duality. I think that for me is it really helps me to understand what that means about polarization. It's like everything that's happening outside of ourselves is also happening internally. This is about man's road to enlightenment. So we need to recognize the challenges and the traumas and the whatever that's happening outside of ourselves as where we need to work on within. So although the next step for me would be to, you know, to acknowledge this darkness, to, you know, to not consent, to stand in my power and say, no, I do not consent to this. This is not how I would like to move forward. Thank you very much for putting your plan in place, but no thank you, pal. I'll be sovereign and free and do my own thing, thanks very much. And then send love and light to that, you know, because if that's just another shadow of ourselves, by trying to disconnect from it, then you're just bringing in more imbalance. So what we want to do is to merge with this darkness. And that's where I was talking about understanding self. So everything that you don't like about yourself, you're just going to have to accept. You know, we all come to a time where you realise that it's actually us personally, individually, and as a collective who have created this and who are going to be the ones who get us out of it as well. But the work must be done within. All of the effort that you put to fix things outside of yourself, you must recognise that that is a reflection of what is happening within. We have to wake up now. Humanity is waking up on a grand scale, and we have to wake up to our divinity. It's absolutely going to happen. There are different avenues that we can go, but for me, going down, you know, a new world order is absolutely categorically off the cards. It's not happening. And if you can see that you have the power and you have the choice of whether you want to go down that route or not, that's when humanity saves itself. We're not waiting for a saviour. Nobody's coming to save us. We're going to damn well do it, okay? So, get a little bit excited there. I've said my piece. I think I've covered everything that I wanted to say. The best advice now would be to meditate or to do some yoga, get some chakra balancing done. It's up to you if you want to use some crystals or some essential oils to raise your vibration. The higher you vibrate, the less of these negative, you know, situations will come into your reality. You are creating the drama outside of yourself by not addressing the turmoil that's within. When you can start understanding that, that's when you'll start raising your vibration and moving forward and ascending. We have these portals open just now, and we have this opportunity to have the lives that we should have had, that we haven't been living. You know, this has been a controlled world by real evil. I mean, there is lots of information. And if you want to choose not to acknowledge that, then you must realize that you do that by choice, and you then agree to this new world order by not putting your foot down. By putting your head in the sand and thinking that it doesn't affect you, you are consenting. Let that sink in. Okay, guys, I think I've spraffed enough to yous. Have a nice day. Go and plant some seeds or sit in your garden. It's lovely today. All right, bye.